act. But it turns out what she really wanted to do was to write.
So after some memorable roles, most famously as Princess Leia in Star Wars, Carrie Fisher got to work. The results, a string of best-selling books, and she's back with another. The Best Awful, it's called, and she's with us to talk about it. Carrie, thanks for coming to see us this morning. The Best Awful what?
Well, it's sort of like too much of a good thing would be. There's another weird word for it, dysphoria.
Right.
It's like euphoria gone terribly wrong. So for me, it's mania, like in manic depression.
Okay.
Mania is fantastic, right up until it isn't.
And the central character is Suzanne Vale, who's in Postcards from the Edge. Are you, or to what extent are you Suzanne Vale?
I am not Suzanne Vale. It is totally different than me. I am a homebody. It is very like me.
Yes.
What made you want to revisit Postcards then?
I missed it. I was trying to write this as a memoir, and I'm not good at memoir. I don't have a good memory. I forgot the term senior moment quite recently, and I'm not kidding. So I tried to write it that way, and now I just say I'm a diarist with an explanation I'll get back to you on. So I was writing a novel again, and I thought, I'm not going to make up another character with another Hollywood job that's, you know, very much like me. So I thought, well, I'll write a sequel to one of my other 3 books. And Suzanne was the one that had the drug problem.
Well, it's the thing that is then, it makes it brutally honest about yourself and brutally honest about the world of Hollywood, with which, of course, you're very well acquainted. Is that cathartic or painful?
Well, when you say brutally, I guess it's painful, but it's not. No, it's not painful. It's sort of, it's something I know very well, so it's a sort of interesting exploration of, you know, I'm a spy in the house of me. That's sort of the best way I might be able to put it.
And that's fine for you because it's your choice, but what about the people around you, your family, that are
I
sort
don't
of drawn
care.
upon, really? Now, how do they feel about
anybody who I think would be identified, I give them the book and say, anything you have a problem with, I'll take out.
And nobody has ever?
No, because I'm not interested in doing a hatchet job or whatever you'd call it on anyone.
But yet you do write real characters into the book. For instance, there's a funeral scene, and Ed Begley Jr. makes a speech in it. Now, did you talk to him about it? I mean, it was sort of okay, his role, if you...
I thought he was very good in it. I went up to him and said, "You're very good in my book, you know. You're wonderful. I love the suit you wore." Yes, he's a good friend of mine.
Okay.
So
all right.
He's not the one that puts the fun in funerals.
No. Well, the character's name is...
Dean
Yes.
Bradbury.
Yes, but that's based on a real-life character.
Yes, but I was actually sitting with someone else at that funeral.
So you were at that funeral?
I was at a funeral that had a call sheet, yes.
And the call sheet is?
Well, on a film, it's a call sheet, like what time you have to be there in the morning and, you know, who's going to have to be where. And it was a call sheet at this funeral where we had people were introduced with their credits, and now someone who's wonderful in their film work and also very good, you know, in television. Yeah. And then it was a funeral.
Yeah.
How extraordinary, yeah, and very interesting to read all about it, it has to be said. But listen, this isn't the only writing that you're doing at the moment as well, because you're also known as a script doctor, is that right?
I am, but I don't do it as much, but yes, I do that.
So essentially, when someone's got themselves on
very
a sticky wicket
on
with a script,
I resuscitate them, and I clean up the mess.
That's quite nice, because you get a lot of credit, you don't have to do too much work on it,
I get
really.
No credit.
Well, you get paid, Harry. Look at this. Is this from a woman who didn't want to be an actor? Your mother
Yeah, so I do it in real life.
Okay, your mother...
Is this real life?
We think
no, it isn't.
Something approaching it. Your mother forced you to become an actress. Well, not forced you, but...
No, she forced me.
Did she?
There was brutality involved, yes.
Now, what did the brutality...
You can see my mother is a very forceful woman.
Yes. What did the brutality consist of?
My mother put me in her nightclub act when I was 13.
This is Debbie Reynolds.
Isn't that awful?
Terrible. How awful.
No, she did, and she did want me to be an actress, and it was a family business, and no one forced me, but I went into it because it seemed fun. I just went into it because someone gave me a part in Shampoo. It was amazing.
But then you stumbled on success after success, of course, as
and that's
Princess
hard to
Leia
turn down.
as well. Of course it is, yeah. And you're known, obviously, as Princess Leia. Is that something that you're proud of, or it
Well,
feels like a long way away now?
with my floating British accent that I acquired at the Central School of Speech and Drama, I'm not exactly proud of the accent or the lip gloss, but other stuff, I had a really good time.
Some actors and actresses find things like that to be a bit of an albatross around their neck, having a one big role. And a lot of people think of you, Carrie Fisher, oh, Princess Leia. It doesn't bother you?
If it bothered me, that would be the dumbest choice I would make in the world.
Let's talk about addictions. What is
I have
your
my
addiction
very
to?
Dry mouth from having taken a lot of vitamins this morning, so I've now
Diet
taken
Cola.
your cup. Well, you smoke cigars. We had a huge fight this
We've had this row
Not
already
on
going on.
set,
I have to
don't.
say,
I don't know that I'm going to confirm that with some people out
Carrie
here.
sat down, just to tell the viewers at home, Carrie sat down and within 2 minutes,
He attacked me.
it was like you're an old married couple, the both of
I'm
you.
going to end
What
up
was
in your
going
next
on?
book if I'm not very careful.
I'm going to just do a hatchet job on
Okay,
you.
thank you. That'd be very nice.
Brutally honest. I'm going to put you at the funeral.
Okay.
I'm not going to in the coffin.
We do
or
funerals
anything.
rather differently in this country, though, as you'll remember.
No call sheets.
No call sheets.
No clips?
No
No
choreography.
movie
nothing
clips?
like that. No.
I tell you what we do have there. We do have a movie clip of Star Wars.
And you're going to bring
And we
somebody
are
up to
going to-
introduce the clip.
No. We are just going to tell people that, of course, the DVD is released very shortly,
Yes.
isn't it?
It can't be because I'm supposed to do the voiceover.
Well, I don't know. Let's have a quick look at the clip, and then
Okay.
we'll argue about that afterwards.
You and I, of
Yes,
course,
of
because
course
we
we will.
have this arguing thing.
Where's the
now.
clip?
Move closer! Get alongside that one!
How did you manage to ride that bike so fast?
Well, you see, that's the acting training I
Yes.
got in this country. And, well, less this country than you can see the multiple layers that I
Yes.
was working on, my inner life.
Yes, absolutely. It was
It
all
was
there.
emotionally.
But as you said, you've got to do the voiceover for that track anyway. But it's only released in September, isn't it? So you've got some
I
time
have
to do it
no
on
idea.
DVD.
You're
We're
telling
going to
me
tell you
something I
now.
didn't
This
know.
is a big plug for you. It's coming out on DVD in September.
September.
You're in
I'm going to go right away and buy it.
to do a pre-order.
I'm really excited about
And speaking
that.
of movies, do you think that they'll make one of the latest book?
The best awful,
The best
you
awful.
can't even remember.
I remembered the word
You're
the and
fighting
awful.
so much.
I just couldn't remember the other bit. I'm very
All
the
right.
best awful.
Someone is interested in making it into a movie, and my daughter loves her father, and she says, I think Brad Pitt should play Daddy.
Really?
Doesn't really care who plays me. It's not quite like that. And she says, well, I'm playing me. I said, well, Billy, the little girl is 6. I don't care. I'm not going to let somebody
How
else
old is
play
she?
me. She's 11.
Okay. Can't you play you?
No, look how bad I am at it. No, somebody else has to.
Pretty convincing
No,
to me.
it's sort of one of those things you'll believe it when you see it, but
Okay.
it's
All right.
just a book now.
Carrie, thank you very much for coming to see us, and please keep the cup.
And you keep the cigar.
Oh
Okay,
gosh,
thanks a
let
lot.
them get on with it, shall
sorry.
we? Thank you very much for coming in and talking to us. And Bill, you can continue that.
He started it.
I know he did.
No,
I
she
know.
started
I'm on
it.
your side. Don't you
She
worry about
started
it. It's
it.
fine. We're both going
No,
up
maybe
against Bill.
I did. Okay.
Right, we're going to move on now. We're going to stick with the subject of films because now that the BAFTAs have become a world-class event, dressing up for the ceremony has become almost as important as the awards themselves. And design